Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Really hope he's alright. I really do, because if he is having a problem and he... if you know, the question mark man comes out to play, oh, it could get really ugly. Because it has before. But I don't know. I mean, brain injury does a lot to people. And like we talked about with savant syndrome and stuff like that, then there's stuff that's like Henry VIII, who after taking a massive spill during a jousting competition fell and hit his head on a rock. Before that, Henry was known as like a loving, caring, endearing person who had problems but was overall a more tame ruler. After that, Henry became obsessed with like killing everybody who he thought was against him, and he went crazy. There's no telling what happened, but yeah, this.
Well, considering the episode name, I feel like he's gonna be okay because something else is probably gonna be going on.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to wait anymore, so I'm just gonna hop on into it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yep.
Turns out if you hadn't jumped in front of the car to push him, the kid would have been fine with just a few less scratches than he actually
Shut up, Botan.
This has been a giant fake out. The end of Mob Psycho is always meant to be an isekai.
Yeah.
What do I do? We need an ambulance right away. What street are we on?
He's not moving. Can you hear me?
Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Hey, wake up.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hey, what's going on here? Earthquake?
Well, it's Japan. Earthquakes are very common.
That's weird. My phone's not getting any reception all of a sudden.
Yeah. This is not good.
An earthquake!
Please confirm the route to the
Says an evacuation order's been issued. And on the day Shigeo was gonna ask that girl out, too.
Yeah, guess that's not happening.
Ooh, that's a bad omen.
Wearing a school uniform and holding a bouquet is continuing to move forward, wrecking buildings and everything else.
Oh.
Come in.
Oh, shit.
I was wondering when he was going to come back. Uh-oh.
He probably
Looks
sensed
like I
him.
made it in time.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened. But if you want to talk about it... Whoa! What are you...
Ooh, shit.
You're not talking to Mob. Whoever's lurking within, that's who you're talking to right now.
Really? Good thing I've gotten stronger, too. Bought flowers, did you? Hey, nice move.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. I mean, this is some next level shit, man.
It's like that, huh? Then I'll stop you.
Hope you can, Hanazoa.
Really sorry.
I don't think it's gonna work the way you think.
I'll have to restrain you until...
No, you're not. I don't think there's anyone out there who can stop him right now.
Ultimate barrier!
Oh, man.
Just head home for the day. For your own good.
Yeah, I think you need to run, Hanazawa.
Letting my powers define me was actually a sign of weakness. I know it's not in his nature to hurt anyone.
I mean, A for effort, kid. I mean, I give him all the...
He reacted. If I destroy those...
No!
Oh, he's protecting them. Oh, shit.
Have you forgotten? You shouldn't use your powers against others.
Damn.
Something just flew through the air.
I hope it'll be okay.
I think he will be, but he's gonna be out for a while.
Don't do this, Kageyama! Can't you see there are people who still haven't evacuated? Lily!
Get her out of there.
For you, of all people, to lose control of yourself like this. It looks like you're as average as I am. Man, what a relief. Told you there are still people here!
I don't think what's in there, what's in his mind cares. Man. Oh!
No.
This isn't good. Damn, dude.
And I can still remember the first day I met you. You were crying by yourself. That's what this is too, isn't it? Right, Kageyama?
They have the kazoos playing, but like in a minor key.
Well, Kageyama!
Ooh,
What?
something finally broke
What's
through.
going on with me right now? Hanazawa! I know. I can feel it. I'm the one responsible for all this.
His fucking hair again. God damn it.
The one who hurt Hanazawa. Hanazawa, you've done enough. Don't feel like you have to think of this as me anymore. Even I can't stop this thing, you know? So please,
Don't underestimate me, though! Because even now, I'm still...
Damn.
Kept everyone safe.
your rival!
He says butt naked in front of everybody.
Well, I guess I went this route, wouldn't you say?
Not if you die, dude.
Oh, he saved a lot of people.
Have you ever watched as a chicken pasta salad is yanked from off our shelf and thoughtlessly tossed in the garbage can? Witnessing a sight like that changes a man.
You think way too much of yourself.
It sounds like something that Hank Hill would say about propane.
You ever seen a valve?
Like that is someone who truly loves their job and takes it 100% seriously.
I can't sell people old rice balls with a smile on my face. That's not who I am.
Sometimes you have to go along to get along. And remember who it was that recommended you to the manager.
And as a show of my gratitude, I'm gonna protect this place.
Sure enough, all this destruction was caused by an Esper.
Whoa, it's that shitty little brat!
You're kidding me. I see now. It all makes sense.
He isn't stopping.
Very well then. Let's do this.
If only there was anything you two could do against him. He's whooped both of your asses multiple times before.
How Come on.
Really? Rip.
Fare thee well, gentlemen.
Wake of what happened at the seasoning apartments. Many other buildings in the area are collapsing as well.
Oh well. He'll show up.
Here,
She's
check
waiting
this
for him.
out.
Am I crazy or is this who I think it is?
It's not dying down at all. Reagan, look at this.
Helping out with this situation could very well lead to a reduction in your sentence. So give it your best shot.
First of all, any loot goes to a...
This mission is no joke.
Oh!
My own.
So I take it the target's someone you know?
We'd better hurry. Open up the back.
He knows it's
You be
Shigeo.
careful. Okay, boss?
Hey. It's cool how he always brings back like every previous character in some way. It's gonna end up being him, probably his son. I'd say Mob's brother,
Yeah.
Sarazawa. It's gonna end up being like all the other psychics versus this thing, and like whatever Mob becomes when he's knocked unconscious. You know.
Yeah, I worry
I guess the
about it.
manifestation of his powers.
Maybe so. Maybe it is the full manifestation of his powers, and he just has no grip on it. He has no control, which that sucks. But well, I think if there's enough people there to fight or to fight him, I think I don't know. Mob, we've never seen the bottom of Mob's like pit. Especially whenever he's 100% at 100%. Like he didn't want to fight Dimple, and thus he just got tired out by deflecting all of Dimple's stuff in the tree. But if he was at 100% and wanted to fight, he probably could have just picked the tree up and yeeted it with his mind if he wanted to. And now that the entity has basically taken over, I don't think there's any telling what it's capable of, or if there is a bottom to the pit of its powers. I don't know. Oh,
Well, I mean, we've it's not exactly what I expected, but I was seeing in the comments, by the way, we're talking about Claw could potentially come back the past couple episodes. People in the comments were basically saying that no, Claw is definitely like done. He was the overall boss of Worldwide Claw, and it was therefore disbanded at the end of the previous season when he was beaten.
okay. Good to know.
And they were like, the last antagonist is something you won't expect, probably. You know, and I'm wondering if like Mob himself is the last antagonist. And because literally like the most powerful thing in the show is Mob, so like him,
Yes.
the powers turning against everyone else and everyone else having to fight him is the most powerful thing they could come up against, pretty much.
Well, okay. Something that I've noticed about Mob, I think what happened with when the last time he got knocked out, and the people that he hurt, I think emotionally he's repressed himself. And here's the thing about doing that for so long, that shit builds up, and it doesn't go away. And if you experience enough trauma in one moment while not having dealt with your previous demons, it'll have a very adverse effect on you. I mean, my mom had a lot happen to her over the last, during a span of around 5 years. She lost both of her parents, and she had some very bad stuff happen to her in her personal life, and she lost herself for a while, dude. And my mom, a lot of people know my mom. You know her, Kate knows her. All my friends know her as this very well put together, very organized, very cheery, very embracing, very endearing
Oh yeah, yeah. But I understand, like, she's that person now because she's moved past some shit in the past. So.
Exactly. But during that time where she was just like constantly holding shit down and not having to deal and not having dealt with it, and then both of her parents died, and especially my grandfather. My grandfather was the worst one because it was when they were on a cruise ship. You know, when they were supposed to be going to like the Islands of Paradise. He'd never been on a cruise like that, and Mom wakes up to find him in his room, basically cold, and him dying, and in one of the worst situations. And I don't want to get into it because it's very graphic, but his last couple of hours on this earth were not easy, and my mom was with him every step of the way, and she didn't talk to anybody. She didn't talk to anybody about it. And I remember when the funeral happened, that was the breaking point. And I remember what happened at the funeral, and still to this day, it's something that sticks with you long term. And I just remember, like, I wanted to do everything I could to help her, and for the span of around like a year and a half to 2 years, I basically had to fight with my mom to help get her in a better mindset. And you know, it took me talking to her, and it took me basically like begging her to go to therapy and everything to finally do something.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, this.
Do you mind if I craft a theory real quick
before we end the video? Go ahead.
So based off all of the evidence I have been given throughout the show so far, and I'm not claiming that by any means this is going to be accurate, but I want that first scene to come back into play, right? That I talked about previous episode, like with the very first opener to the series of like Mob fighting all these spirits, right?
Yeah.
So here's a twist for you, possibly, maybe a way it could go. Mob has been this powerful the whole time, and had this problem where if he is knocked unconscious, he becomes essentially a monstrosity. Because he was a psychic, but his powers are so powerful because he's actually possessed by a legion of spirits that his powers have essentially suppressed. And essentially the reason that he goes so hard with his powers are because these spirits are essentially like fueling extra into his powers. And that's why he's just another league from everyone else.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he's going to basically be the last antagonist, is like these spirits within him, and everyone else is going to have to fight to keep him from essentially destroying everything, while he has to fight within himself and get those spirits like exorcised. And I think that might be what was up with that weird scene.
Maybe I don't know. That could definitely be a possibility. I mean, yeah, this I don't know. There's so many potential possibilities for Mob to basically have a resolution at the end here. The antagonist, I mean, it probably is himself, you know, the entity within him that he's going to have to fight and I guess come to terms with shit. And I don't know. Maybe what you're discussing. This is making my brain hurt thinking about all this. Oh. So, do y'all have a theory as to what... I know the manga's finished, so therefore people know what the resolution is, but for those of you who are watching with us, you know, do you all have a theory as to what's going on and how something might be resolved? I don't know. I mean, let us know, but anyway, I think that's going to do it. So this was Mob Psycho 100, Season 3, Episode 10, Mob 2 Rivals. So hopefully hopefully everyone that we know and care about in this show is going to be okay, and hopefully nothing bad's going to happen. But
I hope Hanazawa's not dead.
I don't think he
It
is.
sort of looked like the shine left his eyes before he passed out. I hope that was just him passing out, not dying.
Well, his powers were still active. I
Yeah.
mean, if he would have died, I think his powers would have just died out, and all those people would have fallen. But instead, I think his powers are there, and he's using them subconsciously. And he's alive, and he's still using them subconsciously. That's what I think, anyway.
Hopefully.
So anyway, that's going to do it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all take care, everybody. Peace.